Britannia captures the unique nature of the separate nations that warred for control of the island for 1,000 years, and each nation featured its unique characteristics as reflected in the nation's special rules. Britannia is a game that offers the sweep and scope of 1,000 years of invasions, successful defenses, and last stands. What follows are the nation's special rules, along with the forts and burh rules found on pages 52 and 53 of the rulebook. The war leader Arthur and his single cavalry army first appear with the Romano-British, followed by the Welsh, and then the Reged. Even when killed, they reappear for the next nation and then disappear at the end of the nation's turn after scoring. They cannot be split up. If the nation is wiped out, Arthur still appears as scheduled. If the cavalry has survived, it becomes a normal army for the nation after any combat, but the cavalry still appear for the next nation. Killing Arthur scores 2 victory points for the nation that did the deed. However, Arthur cannot truly be killed, as his legend is immortal. Starting in round 4, if any Scots units are in Ireland, apart from the Uaneil, they become Irish at the end of the Scots nation's turn. If no more Irish armies are available, then the Scots vanish. In the first 3 rounds, the Scots cannot lose any armies during the appearance and reinforcement phase. This is known as the Haggis rule. If no Irish armies are on the map at the start of the Irish nation turn, one will appear in Connacht. If Connacht is occupied, then it'll appear in any Irish area. If no Welsh armies are on the map at the start of the Welsh nation turn, then one appears in any area of Wales or Devon. At the start of round 5, the Saxon and Jutes merge into a single Saxon nation, replacing Jute armies with Saxons up to the limits of their availability, as the Saxon maximum armies are still 11. The Jute scoring center no longer applies, but a second Saxon scoring center opens up in York. Roman forts in Strathclyde and Northumbria in rounds 1 and 2 are considered Hadrian's Wall, and no points are awarded for either destroying or preserving these forts. Once destroyed, they cannot be rebuilt, and they are removed at the end of round 2. Starting on round 3, if the Reged are the only occupants of Strathclyde, they immediately build the Dumbarton Fort, the fabled Rock of Dumbarton. In round 5 or later, if the North Angles are the only occupants of Northumbria, they immediately build the Bamburgh Fort. Both forts are identical in function as Roman forts, but no victory points are involved. Burhs are the fortified nascent towns, with Saxons receiving 2 of them during the appearance and reinforcement phase of round 5. They can only be built in Wessex, Kent, Huige, and Mercia if the Saxons hold the areas. Only 1 may be built per area, save for Wessex, where 2 can be constructed. The forts disappear if the Saxons no longer hold the areas. As with the Reged, they act identically to Roman forts, but no victory points are involved. And that is the nation's special rules for Britannia. Thank you for watching. Check out our other videos on the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. Plus, you can keep up with the latest news by visiting our Facebook and Twitter pages. And if you want to support the channel, we have a link to our Patreon page below. And I will see you next Wednesday.